Hi friends, welcome to NOR Neighborhood Plates. So I'm Miss Anastasia and today is Awesome Art. For Awesome Art today, we're going to be making this cute little paper plate polar bear. So what you will need for this project is a paper plate. I'm using one of the more thicker paper plates because you're going to put materials on it. So you want to have one of the thicker ones and not just the little styrofoam ones. You will need a black piece of construction paper, a white piece of construction paper, some white tissue paper. I'm using clear Elmer's glue, but you can use the white one if that's what you have. You will need a pencil, a pair of scissors, and then this is one of the little ice cream sundae cups. So just at like the grocery store, you can buy the little tiny ice cream sundaes. We just cleaned it out and are using it for the project. If you don't have the ice cream sundae cups, you can use the little fruit cups or any other small plastic cup like this. Even a little Tupperware would work. And then I have our white tissue paper already cut up into white tissue squares. I'm going to quickly show you guys how to cut it. So this is what it looks like when you buy it in the store. It's just a rolled up thick piece of a bunch of different white tissue paper. And I just cut it into a stick of tissue paper. So I'll show you it like this. So it's going to be kind of like a little column. And then I cut the end where it's folded off. And then we just cut it into squares. So it'll just fall off. And at the end, you're left with a stack of little white tissue squares. So that's what we're going to use to make our polar bear fur today. So the first step that we're going to do is we're going to take the black construction paper and the ice cream cone cup, and we're going to trace the end here. So this is where the nose is going to be glued on for our project. So I'm just gonna trace it. This one has kind of a scalloped design, so it's not a perfect circle. So I'm just going to trace it onto the paper. But when I cut it, I'm going to cut it out into more of like a round shape so that it sits on the end of the nose. And then out of the same paper on the side, you're going to cut 2 circles for eyes. So this is for the nose. And then I just kind of freehand cut them. You can make them as big or as small as you want to, or you could even use those big googly eyes if you had some. And I'm just gonna cut black circles for the eyes. So I have 2 circles for the eyes and 1 for the nose. And then on the white paper, I use the other side of the ice cream. So this is for the nose, this is for the ears. So I'm just going to trace it around on the white paper. And this side is a circle on mine. If you're using a fruit cup, it kind of has that different design on the bottom. So you're just going to turn it into a circle. So I'm going to cut these out for the polar bear's ears. You can also do a different kind of animal if you wanted to, the same style with the paper plate. Different color tissue paper, you could make a fox or a raccoon. Just use orange tissue paper and cut out triangle ears instead of circles and make the little face, and you could make a fox or any other animal you would like. We're going to do a polar bear since it's January, so it's for the winter time. So now I have 2 ears on our front of our paper plate. I'm going to first glue down our plastic nose. So you're going to put it wherever you want it. I kind of put it towards the bottom. I found that the liquid glue works a lot better for things like this than the glue stick. You could also use tacky glue, or with parent supervision, you can ask your family members to use hot glue, and that would work as well. So I'm just going to put it around the edge of the plastic and just pop it onto the bottom of the face. And then for the ears, I take the bottom of the ear and I just kind of put a little rounded line of glue because it's going to stick right onto the back of the top of the plate. So see, it looks like this. And I just lift it up and lay it right underneath the edge of the plate so that my ears stick out the top. I'm going to do it for the other one. So same thing on this side, just a little line of glue and stick it on to the head. So right now it looks like this. And then for the fur, you're going to need a lot of glue. So I just squeeze the glue and I make lines kind of all over the top of it. You can go all the way down to the edge of the plate if you want to, or you can just cover the top. You're going to cover all of this with tissue paper to make all the fur. So you kind of need a good amount of glue. And then I just sprinkle these. You can do it one at a time. You can just lay them all on the top. It just depends on how you want the fur on your polar bear to be. Some of these are going to be kind of in big stacks, so you have to kind of spread it out. So I'm going to stick it around on the glue. It looks really cute too when you put the tissue paper all the way around the edge because it kind of sticks out. Kind of like a lion's mane, you can really see the 3D part of the fur. So I think that looks really cute. I'm going to stick some down here. So once you have put the fur wherever you want it, you can go all the way around this edge if you want to. I kind of put it down on the sides down here because I like that it leads into the side of the face, but you don't have to. It's all up to your creative design. So you can put it down kind of on the sides like that. And then once you have that part done, you're going to put glue right here on the top of the ice cream cup. And your nose is going to stick right on top of it, and that's going to make the 3D effect of the nose. So it looks like the nose is coming out of the polar bear's face. And then again, up at the top, I'm just gonna put 2 little spots of glue for the eyes. So it will look like this. And at the end, this is your awesome art polar bear.